and go green from where we got the biggest problems at, and then prevent those problems from biting us in the back later on. You don't want to go green from the front and leave the back door open. That's not going to work. So we have to fix the system and go green at the same time. And that's the only way to do it. When the law look at that, they're going to say, you're right. Because medical law says that you have a right to participate in your own treatment, even if you're in prison. Well, Dr. Coonsnatcham is not giving them that right. They're getting shots. That's why the law keeps threatening me to be Albert. Because they're going there and get shots. And you can't control it and you can't refuse it because they jump on you and hold you down. The system is nasty. And it's that doctor. That doctor is what's doing it. That doctor writing them prescriptions. And he getting paid to do it. Well, you might as well line them all up. Let them sign to be government research. And you get paid. You have a place to stay. Help you with your family. We'll fix all of your issues. That way we keep a handle on problems. And separate. I'm gonna go home tonight if I feel like it, and really do prison reform from beginning to end. Because God gave me that in 2008. And when I came home, I wrote President Obama and told him about it. God told me back then, go all the way to the top and tell him about the prisons need to be done over. And he said, you're right. But they didn't know what to do. But God knows what to do. See, man's way fix a little bit of the problem and still leave some of the problem. Your whole problem is messed up because, number one, you putting people in a place that was condemned, that was ran under slavery. So the building, the design of the prison is wrong. That's why you got drugs coming in. You can't fix it because you have to get rid of the design. That means you're going to have to let some people go. You can't hold everybody. Implement CORE. Bring that into place and let all these first offenders non-violent. First time non-violent. You get to go home. But you're going home under CORE. Then do another release. After you do another evaluation of those that done been in there over a certain time, near their offenses, near the end of their max out, ain't got in no trouble, then they get to go second. You want to keep only them ones in that can't, that you know ain't gonna do the right thing when they get out of here. When they get out. And you want to separate the drugs. Because the Lord gave me the other day drug core. That boy said job core. They was copying off of me. The Lord gave me drug core. Drug core. See, what they keep doing, why they keep having drug issues? This is what the Lord said to tell the law. Y'all keep having drug issues because you taking the drug dealers, you putting all of them and their friends in prison together. That's not working out. The Lord says separate them. So if you committed a drug offense in Kentucky, you going somewhere where we gonna make sure you don't know nobody at, because we're gonna swap them all out. And I got that from the law, because all these people are swapped out. So you going places where you're gonna be by yourself, and when you get that man by himself, you're gonna get to the core. You're gonna get to a problem. You're gonna bring him to his knees. The way he's gonna turn to the Lord, and he's gonna turn to the law, and he's gonna want to get out of there. That's what you're gonna need to do. And when you get him to that point, that's when you're at the level of change. And until you get him right there, you're gonna just keep playing a game with the system, letting them in and out. They're gonna do the drugs. They're doing the drugs in the system because Dr. Coon Snatcher is giving it to them. So we're gonna put green line meds up in there. Non-addictive. I ain't sleeping all day. And then when you get out, you don't have them on Seroquel the whole time. They're not going to be able to work. Probably what they be putting in my ice cream while I'll be getting up late. So they're going to go separate them. The Lord said separate them. Put them in camps where they got to work for the food and stuff. They teach them how to farm. Teach them stuff that they're going to need to know. Ain't no such thing no more as you just sit in prison all day. That's not what we're doing. That's why they be on the news talking about this got towed down and this, because you're letting them sit up there all day long and write on the walls and jack their balls and play around and have sex with each other and be irate to the officers. That's not what we're doing. You getting out of here and going to work. There's no such thing as you ain't got no job. We got a bunch of grass outside. That's a job. Got to get in the habit of that, because when you get out of here, you're going to work. The jail should never, ever look bad. Because all y'all in here for free. So that means what? We got plenty of workers. Somebody going to paint. Somebody going to wax. Somebody going to do that. It's no such thing as the jail look bad. It doesn't look bad. It looks great. Because you're going to work. That was a great snack. I'm very happy about it. Very happy about my treat. Alright, they ain't gave me no more ride today. Alright. Okay, so anyway, let me see if my thing's still on. Let's see. Okay, so if I was doing the prison reform while I'm waiting on a ride, then what you would do is prison reform would come with a classification sentencing, housing, design. So instead of getting sentenced, waiting to get classified, and then housed, you're doing all of that in one place. So you're going to go, it'll be changing the entry to the Department of Corrections. So you're going to go through AI sentencing. Then you're going to, prior to going to court, you got to take your exams and your classes, not exams or classes, go through your testing and to see how you're going to be housed. So, and all of this is a part of it. And this is all going to be paid for. So you're going to go through classification, sentence, and housing. You're going to classification before you come in, before you go to court. So all of that can be taken into consideration. Then you're going to be sentenced for minor offenses through AI, non-violent, through AI. And then go ahead and turn yourself in, and then go to, and then be housed. Then from there, your guidelines is going to come after they've been signed off of and reviewed. So AI is going to give you a projection. That doesn't mean the judge has accepted it. It's going to be 99% of what you're probably going to get. And then the judge will sign it, and then you'll get your guidelines. And your guidelines is going to be everything that you need to do to be released. You have to be done before you be released. Not releasing you and then saying, oh, go to counseling. No, you got to do that while you're here, because we got everything now that we want you to do on the outside. You're going to do it on the inside, so that when you go on the outside, ain't nothing left for you to do but take your tail to work. So you're going to get your guidelines second. Then you work towards release. So that's prison reform. In short, classification, well, sentencing first. Well, classification, sentencing, housing, guidelines, and then time and work toward release. And so guidelines is going to also attach to your detail. And so from there, well, it's time for me to go. Yay!
In 650 feet, turn left on Bryant Way, then turn left on Scottsville Road.
I got work to do. I got work to do. I got a job, baby. Alright, let's see. What is blowing that horn? Shaker Mill Bend Road in Bowling Green. I ain't never been there.
In 300 feet, turn left, then turn right.
I think it said 5 miles away. Let's see. He is right there. Okay. Okay, this made it's not as bad as my lunch. My head is a little aggravated. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, I gotta take this one. I ain't gonna be able to get out of it. Alright. Wait a minute. I just passed the darn thing. So good. He's been so good. And I thank the Lord.
In 800 feet, turn left, then arrive. Arrive.
Well, hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself? You having a good day?
So far, so
Take a slight right, then turn left. In a quarter of a mile, turn right on Lubbers Lane.
I never heard of Shakers Bend Road before.
Just behind Cumberland.
Okay. I was wondering.
Take a
I was
slight
like,
right,
where is
then
this,
turn left.
Well, if I'm going towards Cumberland, shouldn't I be going this way?
Either way, I mean, you can go Lover's Lane too. It doesn't-
Okay.
Turn
sometimes
left.
you see it's going back and forth, so I just wanted to make sure I go to.
Taking you to where I
Take a
normally
slight
go,
right,
just to
then
avoid-
turn left.
Okay. Well,
doesn't
then just
matter.
do it that way.
Turn left.
Because
There's so much traffic on Scottsville Road.
yes, it is today. It took me about 2 or 3 minutes to just get
In
across
600
the street
feet,
to
turn right
come
on
pick
Lubbers
you
Lane.
up. If you don't mind me asking, do you work at Hertz?
In 2.8 miles, turn right on Cemetery Road.
I'm always ready to go.
Okay. Do you like Hertz better over Enterprise?
I've never even tried to rent from Enterprise because I was told that they rarely have cars. Normally, I have to have an SUV.
Okay.
Somebody told me when I moved here that they never have anything in stock, so I never even wrote about it.
Really? Okay.
Unless I rent from them all the time if I rent in Nashville.
Okay. Well, I wanted to look into renting to do this instead of driving my car. And in Atlanta, they do Enterprise, but in Bowling Green, they don't. They only do, I think, Hertz or Avis or something like that, or select locations. I'm not sure, but I thought Enterprise was Enterprise, that anywhere you go.
So when you say they don't do it here, you mean the Lyft service?
So Lyft or Uber, either platform allows you to rent a vehicle through them if you don't want to drive your own. Yeah, they do. So you could go to the dealership, the rental company, and pick out your car that you want to drive, and then you just pay and you just drive the car and make the money. The key to that is Enterprise in Atlanta, like I said, where I'm from or where I used to live, they used to let you go to any Enterprise and just pick it up. But now they say, the one up here say they don't even do it. And I'm just like, well, how can you not do it when Enterprise is Enterprise? It should be, you can rent it from any location or whatever, but that's just what they said, so I don't know. But I could definitely do it through Hertz. But, that's just, you could do it through them, but I mainly wanted to stick with Enterprise, but.
Well, the manager there, her name is Christine. She's really nice.
Okay.
Talk.
Now, she told me,
in a mile, turn right on
I'm
Cemetery
right down
Road.
The street. I live near Scottsville, and so I wanted to rent from her, and she said, "Oh, you're gonna have to go to Nashville," and I said, "For what?"
That is probably due to that. Their inventory is really shaky.
Really?
Yeah, there are sometimes, even though on the app I may reserve like a full-size SUV, and then I'll get there and they won't have one. So
really?
Yeah, it's really.
So
really
they don't
miss here.
Okay, so they don't have. So the point of you reserving it online is.
That mean anything if they don't have one come in that day.
Wow. So their inventory is not. It's not live.
No, they rely on people returning, especially like one-way drop-offs.
Okay.
So if they don't get an SUV in, I'm out of luck. And that's why sometimes I just reserve. If I absolutely have to have one, especially a full-size one, I'll just reserve in Nashville and just leave my car and park at the airport.
Now, would you have it at Nashville?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Really?
Yeah, I never have any problems in Nashville.
So you could go to, I guess because you could go anywhere. I think if you're going to do if you're going to do it from the platform, I think you can only go to select locations. I'm not sure.